BlurdDotRadio, Blurd dot, Blurd dot, blah 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 BlurdDotRadio, blah 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 BlurdDotRadio, blah 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 BlurdDotRadio. Blurd dot, Blurd dot, blah 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 BlurdDotRadio, blah 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 BlurdDotRadio, blah 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 blah.
All right, welcome to BlurdDotRadio. We are officially live on Facebook and on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Are you ready to do
All right, we're in.
the official start?
Yeah.
All right. You are watching BlurdDotRadio. Hey.
All right.
Thank you for joining us here on BlurdDotRadio. I am your host, Mike Stidham. I am joined by DJ Hello Kari.
Yo.
DJ Elokari.
Ash got him. Kenny. Still the drowning noise
Yep.
for Kenny? All right.
Perfect.
All right. Special guest for the evening, Dr. Fatima Martin.
Oh wait, she was gonna get the hand claps. I changed my mind about it.
This one of them, it's a sound effect. So you're in for a treat tonight. We got 2 trailers and a teaser. In Act 2, it'll be The Haunting of Bly Manor. Bly sounds like how interested I think a lot of us are in seeing this. Free Guy, which I've tried to avoid talking about because I just don't. It's a hard time for trailers, folks at home.
True.
And the new trailer for Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. We're going to talk about some headlines if we have time. In the third act, we're going to figure out something to do. I haven't figured that out yet. But
I know what we can do. We can play Among Us.
Oh, who?
Among Us,
I'll talk about it in my blurred out.
Okay.
if we can set it up, yeah, sure.
Probably not.
But as Ash Gadim has mentioned, we're going to start the show off the way we start off every show with Blurred Out.
Blurt it out.
DJ Alokari, what you got? Because I don't know them.
Oh, true. Okay, well, yeah.
Blurt it out.
So, as a tradition of Deb, my girlfriend, catching up to watch shows that I've already watched, we're now, she's getting caught up on Lovecraft Country, and using my HBO Max and whatnot to watch it and whatnot. So, shout out to Lovecraft Country. It's a great show.
How much does the HBO Max cost?
I mean, it's not worth it. I mean, maybe.
But is it like more than $10?
I think it's like 15. I can't remember.
10 is the cutoff.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's more than $10.
But if you have like AT&T or you upgrade your service, they'll just give it to you.
Oh,
So-
weird.
Yeah, my sister has it, so I most likely will, after this month, because I literally just paid, we'll be getting rid of it and using the profile that she created for me next month. So
That's what I'm doing with the family's account.
I'm just saying, you know, it might just serve you to get somebody that already got it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like HBO Max does have some extremely good shows, and they also have like a lot of the shows that are on DC Network as well too. So I mean, like in a minute, you're not gonna even really need DC Network. You can watch all of Harley Quinn.
It's shutting down, isn't it?
Well, yeah, they're shutting it down and moving it over to HBO Max.
Oh well, then there you go. So yeah,
It's basically your one-stop shop for everything WB at this point.
well,
You know
great.
what else is my one-stop shop? 1, 2, 3 movies. Everything.
Yeah. That and today's been kind of busy. Like over the last weekend, Lost in Kyoto and the Dope After Dark crew We did a show outside in Pilsen yesterday. That went decently well. And also this morning, I was helping my art teacher out, former arts instructor from back in high school, do his first online gallery show called Beauty, Strength, and Courage. You guys can check that out on YouTube. Just search up Molecule Farm, as well as you can find it under Beauty, Strength, and Courage on YouTube and see like the whole gallery show. But it was really cool. He has he did 27 life-size portraits of immigrant women in St. Louis. It is beautiful. It is really, really beautiful. So if you want to, you can always check out the website and also just listen to the whole stream. It's about 2 hours, but it's well worth your time to hear these women's stories about their immigrant story and also see some really great artwork and stuff. So yeah, it's been a pretty busy day, so busy weekend. But that's about it.
Well, thank you, DJ Lokari. I remembered my blur dots. I'll quickly run through Friday night on twitch.tv/Dogamus Prime. Spelled pretty much the way you think it's spelled. DOGAMUS Prime. We did a watch party for Phantasm 3, myself and my good friend Darren.
Tight.
It's pretty funny. I went back and listened to it. No bias. I thought it was funny. I don't know. It was the movie Phantasm 3, which Darren had never seen, and our voiceovers as we watched it. Lots of shock noises out of Darren. If you've ever seen Phantasm 3, a whole lot of shit happens out of nowhere. Also, just FYI for anybody who's listening, who I think is nobody currently, or anybody who might see
we got one listener on on Twitch, and also we have 4 people watching on Facebook.
Hey,
shout out to 4 people watching on Facebook.
Yeah. I started the latest Blurred venture, which is Blurred TV. If you go to BlurdDotRadio on IG radio, if you click on our link tree and then click on the top link in the link tree, you can turn into our 24-hour, 6 days a week, because it's not on right now, broadcast channel. And I got my first troll comment. Somebody wrote Trump 2020, and I turned the comments off. Not dealing. I refuse. Also, shout out to John.
It's not even creative.
No.
Yeah.
Trump 2020, come on there. Come on there, huh? That's what I think all Trump supporters sound like. Come on there, huh? This is what they do.
At least 90% of them in the middle of America. In that chunk of America that black people don't want to go to.
Yeah. Well.
That separates the Midwest and the East from the West. That's probably what all the Trump supporters do. But yeah, Blurred TV, go to BlurdDotRadio on IG. Check it out. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, I did finally watch The Raid. Dread is next. Raid is well worth the hype.
The first one or the second one?
First one.
Watch the second one.
Oh yeah, I saw the previews. I couldn't take both of them one night. I needed.
It's a lot of punching and kicking and really violent stuff happening.
Oh, and I hated that Avengers game.
The new one?
It's trash.
You're the only person I've heard say that.
Trash.
Well, DJ Lokari, where can people find you talking about where you go or how you don't like this game?
Oh, I might have to do one for this.
Maybe you should.
Twitch.tv/DJ Lokari. And my issues with it is just like I'm not. There's other people that gotta share shit, but yeah. I'll hold my comments on why I don't like it.
I think you should do a video on it because, again, you're the only person I've heard say that, and I think the people would like to know what you think.
Yeah.
There's enough game reviewers online that's been saying that.
It's trash.
It's just that
it's the gameplay.
The game and the game review embargoes came out
I forgot about the game review embargo.
So, or a little after the game was already in circulation for the masses. So it wasn't until enough people were playing and had already downloaded that it started coming out that, yeah, this is actually not good.
I just want to know why it's a struggle for superheroes to jump across buildings.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, you're a superhero.
Yeah, there's gravity.
You have stretchy arms and shit, but you can't use your stretchy arm. It's okay.
Also, shout out to Hawkeye Hawk, who was watching. John Avery Hart and Hawkeye Hawk have to be our 2, and Nikki are our 3 fans.
Thank you, John, for saying that the game is buggy as fuck. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think I said that when I talked about it last week, that it is pretty buggy.
Yeah,
but they did update it a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I did see that it was asking for an update. I was just ready to play a game, and I was like, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. But
you don't want to play the beta version. You want to play the actual game.
Yeah, no, I think the problem is that they released it too early, and but also my brother didn't have any issues, but he had a digital copy. I have a disc copy, and I seem to be the person who's having an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think it's fun. Like, I actually haven't had that big of an issue with the jumping and all that.
10 minutes to
but
jump
more
across
so
the
crashing I get, but that seems to have been fixed with the update.
10 minutes to jump across a building.
That's my response to that. I don't know. Ash got him. What you got this week?
Got him!
Well, I've recently, as I mentioned before, been playing Among Us. Self-incriminating myself every time I'm the imposter. Because I'm still getting used to the game mechanics. So, I'm killing people and then reporting it. And I don't even got an alibi. I'm just like, you got me. It was me. But
sometimes you gotta walk before you can crawl before you can walk. I don't know, whatever the equivalent to crawl before you walk and murdering and lying is, you gotta start there.
I mean, to be fair, I don't kill and lie on a regular, let alone at the same time to be good at it. Like, I don't even lie to my mom. It's like, at best, I lie by omission, by just answering specifically what she asked me and just not giving more than what she asked for.
There you go.
That's how people get caught up. They be having all these like detailed explanations, and that's how people get caught up in Among Us. Cause we be like, yo, who killed Billy? And someone's over here talking about, I was over here in the room doing this, that, and the other. It's like,
Walter Whiten. I just finished.
That sounds too specific.
Every time he lies, he goes on like this long story.
That and whoever's the first one to say that I saw somebody going somewhere and there's no one else to vouch from, they're seen as guilty.
Whoever smelt the Delta.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, that's been really fun. And then I found Mountain Dew Bar.
We gotta get you some Mountain Dew endorsement.
I bought out my corner store. I saw that they had it in the window. Knew that they just had a 24 pack and just decided to sell them each 65 each a can. I was like, I don't care.
Just took your wallet, turned it upside down.
I brought my shopping bag and bought 12 cans, and then I went back today and they only have 4 more on the shelf, so I bought those. And I see that they have some in the fridge and may go back and get what's in the fridge.
Buyer's market out there. You gotta be quick with those.
Seriously, I'm like, who else is over here trying to get Baja Blast like I am?
I mean,
I ain't tell nobody. Don't nobody know about my corner store.
I'm about to go and just buy up all the Baja Blast because I live down the street now.
There's a couple corner stores.
Back up the price 5 times.
We sell them at First Aid. You can come by the First Aid and get.
Hey, yo, let's just go buy it and then buy all the Baja and then bring it all to First Aid.
It's America. You'd be well within your rights to do it.
Mark.
All up, sell it for $3 a can.
Oh, you want your Baja Blast? It's only one place you can get it now, huh? Sorry. Trump 2020.
I definitely heard, I finished that sentence off with the N-word in my head.
I tried not to.
Throw that out there.
Trying not to.
Well, those are my blurt outs of the week.
Blurt it out.
Thank you, Ash. Kenny, what you got?
Actually, I was the opposite. I was playing the Avengers and having a good time this weekend. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much been what I've been up to, is playing that and finally beating it and playing the post-campaign Avengers stuff. So I enjoy it.
Is it a spoiler if I ask who the final boss of the game is?
Oh, I mean, you see the final boss in the ad on television. It's MODOK.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I thought it was interesting.
MODOK doesn't get much play.
No, which is why I think it's better use of like villains you might not have heard of.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see what the next piece of content that comes from, like, there's a Hawkeye story that's supposed to be coming out, and I think there's another one, I think, with Ant-Man. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with like the post-content story stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm having fun with it. But also besides that, I just been like canceling a lot of the TV subscriptions I don't use. So I got rid of Netflix, and I canceled my WWE subscription.
You got rid of Netflix? How?
It's $14. It's not $14. It's not.
That's when you get rid of WWE.
Fair.
I have Hulu.
It's like a better value if you just have the HBO Max.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have HBO Max, and I have Hulu. And with the Hulu package, I have Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus. And I get that for $12. I get literally basically 20 networks for $12 as opposed to Netflix for $14.
Yeah.
And I do not use Netflix that much. Like, I use all my other accounts, even watching live television, way more. Plus $14 when it used to be $7. And I thought that they actually had the content for $7. They do not have $14 worth of content on Netflix. Even with all the stuff they put out. It's not that just because they're constantly putting out new content doesn't mean it's quality content.
Straight to
it's
video.
Just quantity. Yeah. It's just nothing but a massive amount of quantity. Especially like they used to have a solid amount of like horror movies and kung fu movies.
Yeah.
But the Shudder app has like basically made them look like trash. So especially with their international stuff too. Because I also I share a Shudder account with my partner. So it's just like it's not worth it. It's just not.
How much is Shudder?
Shudder is $10, but I don't pay for Shudder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do. I don't watch it enough to pay for it, but they do have some good stuff. There's a movie called The Host. It's pretty good.
That's a Korean movie.
That's a Korean movie, right?
It's 3 different movies. There are 3 movies. None of them have anything to do with the other.
Oh, okay.
The Host on Shudder was made during the pandemic, and it's a group of women gets together and does a seance, but one of them fucks up the seance, and then shit happens. If you like them,
why were they doing a seance?
Because of bored white women. I don't feel that there's enough danger in my life. Let me create.
I mean, as white women do, baby.
That's a fact.
As white women do, baby.
Hawkeye Hawk mentioned that a Fire Stick will save us all a bunch of money. I'd say don't even buy a Fire Stick. There are plenty of sites. Just go to one of them.
Well, even if you do a Fire Stick, you still got to pay for like a lot of those subscriptions, though, right?
Not if you get the right Fire Stick.
I mean,
before we incriminate ourselves too much. Fatima, what's your blur up? Also, hey, welcome back to the show.
Hey, I haven't seen you guys since I was working on my dissertation, and you helped me with materials that I needed for my dissertation. So thank you. I finally did it.
Oh wow! You know what you get?
Dr. Martin.
You know what you get? Get the hand claps.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so yesterday I think I accidentally participated in a 5K marathon or some shit because I was there's a trail by my parents' house that I've been going on every day for the past like month or so. During this past week, I've had to go out there like twice a day because as soon as I get home from my walk, my mom would be like, "What you doing? I'm bored. I want to go for a walk, but I'll only walk if you walk with me. Will you walk with me?" And then I end up going out there again. But no, yesterday I was going and there were like people like jogging by all sweaty, and then there were people that were like on the side of the road like giving water, and then other people like running up like, "I need water," and I'm like, "Why?" And it's
Yeah.
there was, and then I was like, "Can I still be here?" I didn't see any signs or whatever. Then I could hear like conversations behind me like, "Yeah, they're like 7 miles in." I'm like, "What?"
Good time. You should have tried to win. Like to start shoving people out the way.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna win by walking when everyone else is running, and I'm walking because I'm like my knees hurt. Oh, you know?
Message.
Well,
Okay,
I'm sure somebody's glad you participated in that marathon.
Also, I noticed that I get a different response from people than like my mom. Like my mom wants me to walk with her because she's been like creeped on by like on this very same trail where like I go on and I don't have a problem, and I think it might be like just the waist to hip ratio. Like she has a nice one and I'm like very straight up and down. I've been out there with her and people like go by and they're like, "Hey ladies," and I'm like, I never get a "hey lady."
You gotta ask your mom for advice on how to get a "hey lady" out.
Yeah, so nothing much, just keeping up with Lovecraft Country, discussing it with Ashley. We're about
They have a show on Blurred TV.
No name yet.
Yeah, they rejected my name today and
we
won't come up with
rejected all of Mike's names.
one. And then won't come up with one. Just
It'll come naturally. Don't rush this.
Y'all should get like
Some
a name.
women spend years coming up with the name for their first child, let alone 9 months.
Y'all should just call it like something like real stereotypical so you can get 1 billion views and just be like Black Lady Blurds. Like something that's easy, like fine. Black girls doing nerdy shit. Oh! 5 million followers. Like I noticed like the more you think about like something clever, the easier you'll be like, "Oh no, let's just get something real simple that people can find really fast."
Yeah.
don't name your show something like BlurdDotRadio. No one understands.
I mean, that's not that bad. It's not that
Go
bad.
to like 5 U's, 2 R's, and 5 D's.
I have reasoning for it, but I have to
know you,
that reason
but it does
every
not
time.
mean it's easy to find.
Yeah.
Man.
Also, you can catch Fatima and Ashley every day around 7 on Blurred TV. Go to BlurdDotRadio's IG, click the link tree, click the top link around 7, and check it out. Fatima, do you have anything else to add for your Blurred Out?
Oh, okay. I've also been watching lots of Chinese drama on Viki.
On Viki?
Yeah, VIKI. They're free. They have like all the Asian dramas, the Korean drama, the Chinese drama, the Japanese drama. And you can get a subscription, but you can also watch for free. And I watch for free because I still have a Netflix subscription because they also have Chinese dramas on Netflix, and I enjoy it.
All the Chinese dramas. You can't get it. So, folks, we're gonna wrap up this evening's edition of Blurred Outs. DJ Elokari is gonna hit you with some hits. DJ Elokari, what hits you gonna hit me with?
Yeah, man. So last week I really wanted to pay a little bit more homage to Sam Trump.
It's so Meiji.
Homage. I wanted to play a little bit more homage to Sam Trump. So I'm gonna play one of my favorite videos that I actually had the honor of being in as well. I'm the dude that put the microphone on the stage.
Nice.
Yeah.
There it is.
But the name of this video is called Cheers. So we're most definitely gonna be playing that music video, and then I don't know, we'll see what else I decide to play. Probably something a little bit more groovy.
All right, well, stay tuned for that groovy shit here on BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. We will be back in 15 or so minutes with trailers.
BlurdDotRadio.
Success and just making you happy. So I'll do it gladly. I love it exactly why we're starting a family. So guess who loves you the most? I think we deserve a toast. So cheers to us. Cheers to, yeah. I would like to propose a cheers to us.
Yeah. These are the people in my neighborhood, in my neighborhood, in my neighborhood. These are the people in my neighborhood, in my neighborhood, in my neighborhood. Yeah. Algorithm, what up? Yeah. Come on. Things ain't what they seem. You don't know who to believe. From the preachers to thieves, you better watch out now. They wanna get what you got, wanna be what they not. They don't know when to stop. You better watch out now. Arrogance on the rise, want a slice of the pie. Got our eyes on the prize. You better watch out now. Tell them one more again. You better watch out now. Watch out for any half-ass Muslims or part-time Christian. Door-to-door Jehovah Witness on a mission. Watch out for the carry-out cat. Carry out chicken in the club with a thug getting carried out. Listen, little later, couple slugs gon' be hurried out the clip. Watch as the party go, will stop the scurry out quick. Watch for clean-looking chicks in a dirty outfit with a big Adam's apple with some hairy armpits. Watch out for the rollers and the scallywags. If you hit it, hope you got a bag. For you end up in the body bag. Gas ain't the only rate. High around here. Ooh, baby, got like it raw, but shit not around here. Whoa. No. Watch out, push on, watch out for the old lady watching from the window of a crib. Hardly see her out the house, but she know everybody biz. Watch out now. Things ain't what they seem, you don't know who to believe. From the preachers to thieves, you better watch out now. They wanna get what you got, wanna be what they not. They don't know when to stop, you better watch out now. Urge on the prize, want a slice of the pie. Got her eyes on the prize, you better watch out now. Tell them one more again, you better watch out now.
While you at it, better watch that new face on the strip. So you walk into that stash spot, you ain't slick. Keep in mind that pretty young woman you with got some cousins that know about every dollar you get. While you looking, have you seen the ingredients there? If they fries, you won't buy, but we need healthcare. Watching all these young boys as they grow up scared. Never of another man, but of being a man. But they watching entertainers, so they changing their hair to look like theirs. My neighborhood's identity is no longer there. Then up and gentrify them streets we used to ride. Now that old pop pies and luxury high rises. So who you gon' ride with? The natives or intruders? No name on the bullet in the barrel or the shooter. My camera's on the corner watching everybody moving. I hope you watch the neighborhood the way they watching you.
Things ain't what they seem, you don't know who to believe. From the preachers to thieves, you better watch out now. They wanna get what you got, wanna be what they not. They don't know when to stop, you better watch out now. Urge on the prize, want a slice of the pie. Got her eyes on the prize, you better watch out now. Tell them one more again, you better watch out now.
And the reason they ain't watching, they blindfolded. Moving aimlessly, same direction they minds going.
It's a shame to see them steady falling and not knowing. Hit rock bottom and find them laid out top pop open.
Like the heat won't stop smoking. Loved ones and die, need to sleep. They just lying on the sheets with their eyes open.
They hoping things get better, but the problem won't stop growing. Difficult to carry the weight with both of your arms broken.
Watch, cause they motives, ulterior not spoken. The minute you're not focused, they looking your plans over.
And leaving you ran over and left for dead. Trying to get ahead on that quest for bread.
Then they get it and realize the things that it won't buy. Life is a whole journey, they concerned with a joyride.
We watching at all times from friends to foes, novice to pros. This is how it goes, you better watch it. Things ain't what they seem, you don't know who to believe. From the preachers to thieves, you better watch out now. They wanna get what you got, wanna be what they not. They don't know when to stop, you better watch out now. Urge on the prize, want a slice of the pie. Got her eyes on the prize, you better watch out now.
Know you balance all my levels, any weather through whatever. You my good luck, you my treasure.
act right. I ain't your first, maybe I could be your last, right? See, your perfect imperfections is what make you fly. I know you ain't got it all, lady, neither do I. It's cause we human, and that's what being human's about. Them girls are chasing men with figures, they ain't figured it out. That it's a love thing. Girl, you like the black Mona Lisa. Love your apple bum, are you the daughter to Bonita? Hello, how you doing, girl? It's really nice to meet you. You the perfect song, I'm just trying to be the feature. Plus you look good, and you cook good. So I'm trying to steal your heart like a crook would. I ain't trying to sound thirsty, all I need you to do is pour me a little you. You're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, yeah. Late night, lights out, chillin' watching Netflix. She ain't never asked about any of my ex shit. I know that she different. I know girls be trippin'. I mean, even Uncle Phil had to change on Vivian's. We so close, but we just friends. She say I'm like Drake, I say she like Sid. If it's cool with you, then it's cool with me. But your name and mine sound good to me. I love every scar on you, stretch marks on you, taking off your clothes, kissing every flaw on you. Goddamn, you was fine. You had a man at the time. See, I'm trying to make you mine like there's a diamond to find. Trying not to cross the line, lust running through my mind. Why God always send the right one at the wrong time? Watch the one you love go and love somebody else. Know she feel the same even if she never tell. You're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey.
Stay for a while, baby, please don't leave. Got a couple questions, need your expertise. What you think about friends like Dwayne and Denise? Like he loved her, could you love me? Could I be your favorite flavor like Queen Latifah? I'm tired of living single, want some unity. And you the only one that could fulfill these dreams. Like I loved you, could you love me? I had a thought about you last night. I see us having a lifetime being your last wife. Till death do us part, by your side when giving last rites. If I had a song to sing to you, it would be Prototype. Cause you the prototype. Soulmate like we got the same hat, the Jordan Knights. All footwear, it don't matter, wear whatever you like. It all look good on you, walking into my life. The sweetest thing I ever known, all sugar, no spice.
You're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey, you're my sugar, you're my water, you're my cool, hey, you're my cool, hey.
I told you about putting together them Garanimo outfits, girl. Shopping at Kmart.
Why you trying to diss me? Why you dissing me? You want some Kool-Aid? Peanut, bring us 2 glasses of Kool-Aid.
You know I'm gonna be asking you to borrow that tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Who makes some? I ain't giving it to you. Why? Red. What? Red.
Alright, we're about to be back.
So who's supposed to be there tonight? Play. Oh, Dragon Prince around. And your man, Kid. You know, girl. Yours.
Don't even try it. It's your man.
Ashley.
Like, I don't know why you keep sweating him so hard.
Alright, he got a cute thing happening. He's just so young acting up. You know, he needs to chill from hanging with his crew so hard and grow up. Then maybe I'll give him some.
Oh, you ain't giving nobody nothing. Don't even try it.
Watch.
Watch what?
And I'm gonna give you details. So, spot, look, watch.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get my coat.
Hey, yo, and we are back.
All right, you are watching BlurdDotRadio. DJ Alokari just hit you with some hits. DJ Alokari, what hits did you hit him with?
Yo, man, so we started that off by playing one of the music videos that I very, very much like. It is called Cheers by Sam Trump. Make sure you're checking it out. That song actually is available on Spotify. Not all of Sam's songs are on Spotify. So if you're looking for like the Purple Skies album, that is not on Spotify at all. But That song most definitely is. So most definitely check that out. And the video is fly as fuck. So make sure you go check that out, man. Cam is another homie of mine. He's the one that did the visuals for it, and it's fly. After that, we heard Neighborhood Watch by Substantial. After that, we heard a song called Mary Jane by someone who's becoming a favorite on Music Played on this show, which is Jim Tree. Then we ended that off with Kool-Aid by Add To featuring Sam Trump and the amazing Rhapsody. So, yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Mike Stidham. I am joined by DJ Elokari.
Oh, wait. My headphones messed up for a second. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Yo.
DJ Elokari.
Yes, sir.
Ash got him.
Got him!
Kenny.
I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
And the movement corresponded with the with the drop. I like it. And our special guest, Dr. Fatima Martin. Well, folks, it's time for trailers tonight. Tonight we have 3 trailers. We'll leave it up to you to decide if they're interesting or not. The Haunting of Bly Manor, Netflix's new horror show. We got Free Guy, Ryan Reynolds trying to be something that's not Deadpool and failing. And Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, which is whatever that is. You know, Resident Evil is all over the place. But we'll start off with our trailer, or the trailer, so that YouTube doesn't put up another one of those copyright things for a trailer.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what they actually got us for, and they don't let me show on YouTube? Crossing Swords on Hulu.
Really?
Yeah.
The show that
I think whoever made it wants people to forget that happened.
Yeah, because I'm like...
so they don't want us to talk about it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. But let's start off with Netflix's The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is very Bly. Good horror movie noises. Oh, suspense. Oh, children's toys. Wallpaper.
Story.
Oh, child in pajamas putting a mask on something. Oh, what is it?
We'll do it live.
I know what loss is.
What?
Your parents loved you so much.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
In a way, they'll always be here.
80 sweaters.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro?
Ambrose Lloyd.
That's a black woman.
Yeah, I think she's one of the ghosts. Also, I really like this song. I don't know if that adds to the trailer. Home Sweet Home by whichever classic rock band made it.
I think somebody else's
Do you see that man's mustache?
Dreams.
Dear God, the bass on this song, my goodness. Is this a horror movie? Because I'm just confused.
We're dead. I've seen things. It's like I'm in hell. The people here, they're born here, they die here.
Is it over?
No.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start with my thoughts. It's hard to make a good horror movie nowadays. or good horror anything. Because all you really have is jump scares. Jump scares is like the most timeless thing that you can do, right? As far as visuals in this trailer goes, the part where the living room looks like it's underwater, that was interesting. That's it though.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, man, this one looked kind of, I don't know, it just didn't really look that interesting. Like they weren't really giving us anything, like honestly. And I know that's it. I try not to be harsh when it comes to these things, but it's like,
no, you don't.
Yeah,
you shat on many trailers.
I mean, I've tried to be nice on some of these, man, but this one's just really not giving very much. Oh, scary little girl. Oh.
Yeah.
I want to know what happens to the black lady, because at one point it looked okay. The
it's
first
a
time
trap.
I saw it,
it was a trap. It's a trap. You know it. Like no, they know white folks is not gonna watch this. They're like, let's put a black lady in there.
And they got me.
I'm just saying, man.
What you were saying, she looks like at one point, was it the back of the head thing she was doing?
Yeah, because it looked like somebody tried to snatch her wig, but she's bald. So
it's ghost. They tried to snatch her ghost wig off. Let me give some context to this, since the trailer really didn't do anything.
Yeah, man, I ain't giving a shit.
After an au pair's tragic death, only white people have au pairs, and they're black. You know the black lady is the au pair. Henry hires a young American nanny to. Henry, I guess that's a character, hires a young American nanny to care for his orphan niece and nephew, who reside at Bly Manor with Chief Owen, groundskeeper Jamie, and housekeeper Miss Gross. That's it. That's what IMDb said.
That was the most boring.
I mean, that is like every other
boring trailer.
Yes. That was so cookie cutter. Hey Mike, remind me what that's on again? That's on Netflix?
Yes. As you pointed out earlier. Quite well made.
Evidence submitted for the court, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought it was going to be a continuation of the Hillside.
Haunting of Hill House?
Yeah, the Haunting of Hill House.
It's made by the same people.
What era is this supposed to take place?
They said same producers, and I've been caught like that before, where it's just kind of like
Antebellum caught everybody like that. Or like Jordan Peele's producers.
I mean, they do that on every. If they want
Jordan Peele,
black people to watch something,
producers.
Yeah. If they want black people to watch any kind of black horror adjacent, they throw anyone who was on any of the projects. From the art department that brought you
monkey ball intern. They throw you in the credit.
From the catering that did
They put the two.
But all you see is us. Oh yeah, I recognize that name.
Right. From the studio who took a shit in the bathroom of the making of the Amityville Horror.
From the cleaning crew that cleaned up after Jordan Peele on Get Out.
Did you see the black lady? She's there.
She's in there. She doesn't have hair.
She ain't got no hair though. Like now you know that's edgy, baby. That's edgy, baby.
Oh, like what happened to that black lady?
She's gonna be killed, or she's gonna be like the mystical Negro again.
She's a ghost. I'm telling you, nobody's head snatches backwards if they're not some sort of evil spirit. I don't know.
But what they snatched though, she ain't got no hair though. I'm just like, I don't get it.
I told you that was the ghost of her hair. The ghost was like, man. She was like, get off me.
Stop.
Round 1.
Anybody else got anything else to say about this one? This is why I was glad Ashley gave us another trailer, and I made sure to have headlines this time.
I got a question for Kenny though. Why is Sasha Banks dressed up like Aaliyah?
Oh wow!
They're talking about wrestling.
Are you that somebody? Are you that somebody though? Just saying.
I mean, that's the aesthetic.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. Me and Kenny be watching wrestling while we do this show. If y'all wondering, you're watching online. We are watching.
It's not the first time.
class because like I'm definitely
It's just like
They're
she's straight dressed up like Aaliyah right now, bro. She got like a little thong pants on and everything. I'm like, what? Like it is 98.
From our peanut gallery here, John Everyheart said this movie looks like a ripoff of Silent Hill. I disagree. Silent Hill was good.
Yeah, well,
Silent Hill. You about to say Silent Hill was good?
Wait. I got one more question. Why the ghost got gloves on though? Like the ghost was touching the hips, but he had gloves on. Ghost got gloves? Like why?
COVID-19. He doesn't want to spread it.
Like what? Like why does the ghost have? Where did the ghost find gloves? Like did the ghost go to like the hardware store before? He's like, hold up, man, I got to hunt. You know what I mean? Honey over there, you know.
I got some work to do, but I don't want to get nothing under my nails.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to mess up a neck. You know what I'm saying? I just got this pedicure. You feel me?
Yeah,
and it's Manny. I got Manny Petty. You know what I'm saying? Need some gloves and some flip flops to put on real quick. Like I don't understand. I'm very confused. I don't know why. When is this supposed to take place?
He died in the pandemic.
When is this supposed to be in the 60s? Because the old girl looked like she in between like the 60s and the 1990s. I am so confused when
it looks like it was an 80s sweater and 90s earrings, but like black girl 90s earrings. So it could happen now.
Black girl had earrings on?
So like nostalgia.
That's kind of a ghost story. White people picking up our past and putting it on like they invented it.
Okay, anyway. I'm over it. What's next?
So we'll go around the panel. I don't want to see this. How do you feel about this?
Nope.
Ash,
I gotta know what happens to that black lady.
But people wants to know why the black lady getting smashed.
Got it. Yeah. Unless I just hear like a whole lot of hype around it, like with Haunting of Hill.
I seriously doubt it.
Yeah, unless I hear like, yo, this is actually good, then I might give it a look, or I might just watch a lot of reviews like I did for that 365 days with the weird sex. Whatever.
What about weird sex?
That movie 365 about some Italian dude that kidnapped a woman and was trying to make her fall in love with him within a year, and she did it within like 2 months, and then she got pregnant, and then she like got killed in a tunnel or something.
Is that what happens in that movie?
Well, it ends on them supposed to be getting married, and a rival gang like kidnaps her in the tunnel or something. But it's like opening itself up to a sequel, and the whole movie, because there's some wild shit that happens, is apparently 60% true. Yeah.
Huh.
Wild shit be happening, and this woman said it's 60% true. So it's
60%.
That's a D.
Is it 60% or 69%?
I thought it was supposed to be like 50 Shades of Grey, except for Netflix.
The only thing Shades of Grey about it is that at one point there is like he like chains her up in his room,
like Black Snake Moan.
Yeah, that was done.
Like with the harness on the bed, so like more intended.
Yeah, because Black Snake Moan, he was trying to cure her of her nymphomania.
You get by using
this one.
Black Snake. Did you see what I did? Did you see what I did there for the last two comments?
Anyway,
did you see what I did there?
And it's all it's the whole like there's some chains involved and there's sex. That's why people equate it to.
Sounds like Black Snake to Moon to me.
The sex you wanted that you didn't get. 50 Shades.
Yeah.
All that to say, I may or may not watch it based on the hype it gets.
I mean, that sounds.
I still haven't watched Mulan, so.
I'm not watching it. My favorite thing is to watch all the Chinese people go in on how bad it is.
That's what I've heard. That is.
Apparently, one of the actresses supports the Chinese police state, which makes sense because it's a Disney. Well, our next trailer for the night.
You mean we're not going to talk about this one anymore? Oh man.
There's so much to say about this.
I was going to talk about how much they ripped off everything. They literally ripped off every horror movie.
Listen, black horror is the next phase in horror movies, and Hollywood just needs to give up on this like rich kid haunted ghost thing. They've been doing that shit since the fucking 1800s. Like it's over.
We'll see.
Now we got to talk about something else. Horror can't just stay in one place forever. So folks, our next trailer is going to be for Deadpool 3 without the mask. Marvel. Just the actor playing the same role that he always plays.
He's good at it.
Green Lantern.
Yes. It is Free Guy, very creative name about an NPC in a video game. I don't know. DJ Lokari, if you could hit us with the clip.
Oh shit. Ooh, you know it's gonna be trash. Oh, you know this is gonna be trash.
Man, we played a good song. Like the ODB version.
Mondays, am I right, Joe?
You said it, guy.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Everybody down on the ground!
Hey, bud, you ever think that there's got to be more?
More than what?
The stuff we do day after day. Being shot at? Run over? Taken hostage?
Everybody down on the ground!
Today's gonna be different.
Hi.
God, this isn't you. You don't do this, man. Maybe I do.
Dude, this is scary.
He's just resting.
In pieces! That man is dead!
Oh my God!
But it's just a squeeze me.
Wow.
Is this what recreational drugs feel like?
Guy, this world, it's a video game. And it's full of bad guys.
I'm a rule breaker. I'm a rattle chicka snaker.
We need you to be the good guy.
I'm sorry! Oh, God!
Wow! Giddy up!
Is that a Glock in your pocket?
No,
What?
it's 2 blocks.
Another one.
Oh!
I'm not gonna be the good guy. I'm gonna be the great guy.
Okay. Well, enjoy your lifetime supply of virginity. Off you go.
So wait, is this movie already out?
Nope.
I mean,
the only thing that was good about that trailer was the song, because I really always enjoy Mariah Carey bop.
That is straight up bop.
So I'm reading the credits for this. Q-Bert is in it, which makes this Wreck-It Ralph live action.
Oh, I mean, they've done this theme so much, actually, kinda.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I actually do think about this when I play open world games. Like, what if this NPC was minding his own business and I just came by and cut his leg off with a sword?
I mean, that's
Wow. I guess this movie's for you then, huh, Mike?
I want to see this.
This is a Disney
exactly.
movie?
Like, who needs?
I mean, it's why I never chose this. Yep, this what? Somebody just yelled shit. I hope they're okay. And then they don't talk.
Was that outside? Or? I thought that was somebody else.
It wasn't me.
Was that?
I don't know. I hope everybody's okay. Throw that out there. It was supposed to come out this summer, but then COVID happened and nothing came out this summer. It is now going to be released on December 11th, 2020.
They're hoping people are going to go to the theaters to see this, right?
Yo, if people die to see this movie, I can't finish that sentence. Karma will come back to me. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Joe Keery, he's been in stuff. Lil Rel, shout out to Lil Rel. How are you?
Yeah, shout out to Lil Rel.
He is in many movies now. You know, out there getting his money. I'll tell you what. To make this movie sound slightly better, I will change the subject and say I've heard Ryan Reynolds' name in the pool of people to play Saitama from One Punch Man.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, it's that like plain white man face.
Don't do that. No.
I think it could work.
It's like, is Ryan Reynolds just bored? Like, this movie is pointless.
He plays the same thing. He's not had an acting challenge in a long time. I feel like Deadpool, he actually acted, like he emoted more than just like quips and making this face. I don't know. Somebody else. What are your thoughts?
It had a little Rel in it, and if they had said like from that guy who was in Get Out,
it might have worked. From one of the actors, from Jordan Peele's Get Out.
Wow.
Right.
There you go.
You gonna milk Jordan Peele's
There
name.
you go. Milk the hell out of Jordan Peele's name.
I mean, it was Steven Spielberg, what, 10 to 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? It's true.
Does that
John
make Jordan
Everhart
Peele
said,
the
"What the
new
F?
Steven
It's crap movie."
Spielberg?
I mean, I'm not running in the theaters to go see it. If it's like on TV, I might watch it, but I'm not putting an alert in my phone to be like, yo, it's out, watch it. I think it's an interesting concept. Like of everything that has come out in the recent years, this is an interesting concept. An NPC that pretty much breaks its code and becomes the main character in its own right.
That was Wreck-It Ralph, though. Well,
No,
Wreck-It Ralph
not.
wasn't an NPC. He was the villain. So
Wreck-It Ralph
it's Donkey Kong.
tried to do that, but it didn't hit the mark like I was hoping it was going to do.
Wreck-It Ralph Tooth or Tooth? That's a Tooth. Wreck-It Ralph Tooth. God damn it, Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I don't think it is.
And even the first one, like,
I like the first one. I don't think the second one.
you know, I like the first one fine. It's just it wasn't pushing it the way I thought it was going to. Like exploring the other video games and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, you know it's Disney. They don't give you all that. They were just gonna give you them sprinkle dust.
We got some Sonic cameos here and there, but
Got a cameo from the last boss in Altered Beast. I noticed that.
and what was old boy from Street Fighter?
Zangief. I think that Bison was in there too.
You're a bad guy, but you're not bad. Guy.
Bad gay, but you're not bad gay.
Do you think Zangief would have helped rig the 2016 election?
Don't you do that to Zangief.
Stop, man.
Don't you do that to Zangief.
Shout out to NPR podcast. Rob put this thought in my head. Do you think Guile would be a Trump supporter?
Yes.
No.
I'll tell you why he would. You ever seen Street Fighter 2V? When he just beat the shit out of two kids in the bar?
No.
I'm just saying. He's the guy putting the knee on somebody's neck.
I don't know, actually. You know, Kyle's a little bit of a renegade, too.
That's a Guile's a renegade. I absolutely don't agree.
Kyle and Charlie would I don't know.
No, Charlie most definitely would not vote for Trump.
No, Charlie's all over. Charlie's like, yeah, he wouldn't do that. He'd be like, nah.
No.
Yeah, like Guile, like those dudes are army dudes. You know what I mean? And army dudes aren't really
like army dudes. You know who they accept into the army? I'm not trying to shit on anybody that's in the army. Shout out to all the veterans that are doing all the stuff.
And I mean, also like Street Fighter is a super diverse cast, and like Guile most definitely be working with other minorities and shit. So I don't know.
He probably wouldn't like it though.
Did
Ash, you were saying something before we went down this hill.
Did you hear his speech though?
Yeah, basically, just that it sorry, I was typing something up. Just that it's a pretty original concept, at least. Like, if nothing else, the only other thing that you can say is similar is Wreck-It Ralph. And this is more of an adult take on it, and it's live action. So it's just different enough to get a gold star for an attempt. How the execution's gonna go down, that's really gonna depend on your like sense of humor, because it is oh boy, Ryan Reynolds. I believe that's his name. Yeah. So I like him. He's cheeky. I like cheeky. So
you're not tired of his cheekiness though?
I don't watch enough of his stuff to be tired of it.
I confuse him with the guy from The Notebook. Is he the guy from The Notebook?
Ryan Gosling.
No, Ryan.
No.
Ryan Reynolds.
That's funny.
He's not oversaturated. Like,
oh my gosh, he is absolutely oversaturated.
I agree.
For me, he's not. Like, I don't see him everywhere to the point where it's annoying. It's
well, I'm glad that's good because I don't see him either. Like, I don't go out of my way to watch him, but because of my job, I see his ads everywhere, like all the time. If it's not for a movie, it's for an alcohol. Like, he has ads. Oh yeah. For a while, he had it was running before on wrestling. It was an ad for something, and I was super confused. I thought it was for a movie, but he was doing an ad for some kind of alcohol. This is like, he's everywhere. I am tired of Ryan Reynolds.
John Averyhart said, "Is Ryan Reynolds hurting for money? Just taking any script?" And I replied, "He's got to pay off whoever's holding his Epstein things." Because that's what I think of every Hollywood celebrity. If you're doing weird stuff, somebody might have some shit on you.
Got him!
Just saying.
New conspiracy theory.
There it is.
This generation's Carrie.
Fatima, how do you feel about this?
I think it's pretty much been established so far that I'll watch anything.
You like Ryan Reynolds movies because he's not who's the guy that played the Green Goblin's son?
Oh, James Franco.
There it is. It's not James Franco. Fatima is a James Franco fan.
Yes, I'm a big fan of his art too.
DJ Lokari disagrees.
No, I'm watching wrestling. Don't mind me. I'm watching this shitty ass Randy Orton match.
But I'm really behind. I'm like, you're not on the live stream.
No, I turned off the live because I had missed something when I was setting up the show.
Okay, that's why I was confused when you talking about Sasha Banks. I'm like, I'm watching the ambulance fight.
Yeah, no, I'm watching that shit right now. It's pretty trendy.
I watched James Franco's Dick Knows in Paris, which was an art thing. That
Dick Knows in Paris.
Yeah, because when he was in Milk, I guess the dick in there was prosthetic, and they let him keep it, and so he like put it on his face, and he just kind of ran around Paris with it, and he filmed it, and he showed that at an art exhibition.
Did the Parisians like it? Like, were they like, oh, look, there's a guy with a dick for a nose?
I don't know. I know that some of his art professors were there, and they were like, "This motherfucker."
That's really something.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki pointed out, Ryan Reynolds is for real doing it all. He's got alcohol, and he has a phone company.
Ryan Reynolds has a phone company?
Yeah, I guess so. He's been doing hella ads and videos on YouTube, and he's fine for kids.
Yeah.
Does he have a
Like,
stake
there's
in
ads are
them?
running on YouTube too. Yeah.
Yeah, he brought back what's Rick Moranis?
Oh, I did see that.
Very random.
Yeah. Shout out to Rick Moranis. He quit being famous so he could raise his daughter.
Good for him, man.
I think that's a good thing to do.
I think that's
that's noble.
Yeah, him and Eddie Murphy. Even though Eddie Murphy's movies just weren't it anymore. Yeah. That's Free Guy. It's coming out somewhere December. What is it? 11th.
I didn't get to say.
I'll watch it.
Oh man!
I'll definitely. That's one of those like I'm in Cleveland, at my mom's house, sitting on the couch. Nobody wants to hang out, so I gotta watch cable. It comes on, I watch it.
It's like I have enough things that I need to watch that I'll have too much of that to watch before I'll still even think about this movie.
Oh, I'm not watching it this year.
Yeah, I was about to say this won't even be like in a 2-year.
2023.
Like, oh, that movie we talked about.
And we still have electricity and stuff. I'll check this one out.
Yeah, it looks fine.
What, the country or this movie?
I mean, the
outcome of the country.
I
don't know about the country, but this movie.
The movie.
This movie looks fine. You know, like
solid 6.5 to 7.5. I imagine.
I mean, it looks cool. I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah.
There's
explosions.
I thought this shit was
have you seen this already? When it was insert video game movie.
Yeah, I was like, I felt like this movie should have been out, and it turns out
it was supposed to be out a long time.
Yeah, I was like, I know I've saw this trailer before, like plenty of times, but
I had never seen this trailer until you'll send me that link.
Interesting, because it was supposed to come out in July. Stanford, actually, the last time Stanford was on the show, he was like, "Oh, you're not going to put up the trailer for Free Guy," and I was like, "No." What do we got? 3 minutes. That's not enough time to talk about the Resident Evil trailer.
Oh.
I mean, what does it show? You can show the trailer to the people.
Okay.
Resident Evil is pretty much every 3 games. Resident Evil changes. The movies, everybody's dead, and the movies are still going.
Okay, let's watch it.
Yeah, the CGI movies aren't bad. Come to think of it, there was only one I didn't like. Oh.
I thought this was a game. I didn't realize this was actually like a show or something.
It's funny, we're in that time where a game can look like this if you wanted to. Actually, probably better.
That's about to get sampled by somebody.
Oh no!
He got shot.
Thank you.
Is that Leon? Is that Leon?
I think that's one of the people from. Oh no, that's Leon for sure.
Yeah, he looked like Leon.
Leon with his well manicured eyebrows.
Yeah, I was like, I think that's Leon.
Leon.
Yeah,
Resident Evil's making another CGI movie, folks. The last one I didn't like. All the ones before it were actually pretty good.
Wait, there was another CGI Resident
There are a
Evil?
lot, but maybe not a lot.
Filled it, so I liked it.
How many have there been, Ashley?
CGI movies?
Yeah, 3, 4.
3.
Is it?
I saw the last one that had Chris Redfield in it because it had Chris Redfield in it.
Oh shit! I don't
Back when he looked like John Cena.
His body, yes. His face did not look like John Cena.
Very bulky.
Yes.
That boulder punching bulky, you know.
Mama likes.
Well, it looks cool to me, I guess.
Resident Evil Vendetta, Resident Evil Degeneration. One of those, actually, I think there were 3, and 2 of them were good, and the third one I just couldn't follow.
I got a question. So, is there going to be no like mornings in this?
Night time, all the time.
All the time.
I mean, the shit called Infinite Darkness. So, I mean, like, is it supposed to be like one night? Or
if you play Resident Evil 7, you drive during the day, and then you get there, and then you're through the night.
Let me. I had this conversation this weekend. Me and Ashley started to have this conversation. The fact that Resident Evil went from a lab to a city, back to the lab. Okay. Then you go to a village infected with something that made the T virus, I guess. Then you go to Africa and you shoot a bunch of black people. I don't even know what happened in 6. Then you end up in somebody's house. Now they're werewolves in the next one. Like, I don't know what the fuck this franchise is doing.
Yeah, why is Randy Orton spitting?
It's all over.
When do the sparkly vampires show up?
Stop it.
Resident Evil 9. That's in the next one. That's where the Dayglow vampires. Yeah, that was that's our trailers, folks. We made it through.
Hey,
but we didn't have to talk about headlines. Even though there's going to be a Black Tinkerbell and Nick Fury is getting the show for some reason. You know, they're posted on the BlurdDotRadio Facebook page, facebook.com/BLURDDOTRADIO. Shout out to Ricardo Jackson and Melvin Brooks to do that page. But I also want to give a shout out to DJ Okari, who hits you with hits. DJ Okari is about to hit you with hits. DJ Okari, what hits you gonna hit him with?
Yeah, man. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to get this music video in, but I still wanted to show it today. I wanted to give a big shout out to a dear friend of mine named Sultry, who, you know, was Elephant Rebellion fam and all that other kind of stuff. But she came in and helped us out with the show today for my art teacher, and I wanted to make sure that we played one of her music videos. It's called Ain't That Serious. And yeah, so I wanted to play that off of her new album, as well as Mergen has a new video, aka Monotone, with his friend Etta, who's also an Elephant Rebellion member, and they have a new music video as well, and I wanted to make sure I played that today. So, and then I might hit you off with another Sam Trump track. We'll see what happens.
All right. Shout out to Sam Trump. BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. We'll be back, and I guess we'll figure out what we're going to do in the third act during this break. Stay tuned.
What we were doing. So ain't that serious.
Oh, so we're not gonna figure it out right now. Okay.
Put your
Is it dead or alive?
somewhere in between.
BlurdDotRadio. Like, it really ain't that serious.
Ain't that serious.
We try so hard when we could just try easy. I'm busy trying to please you, you're busy trying to please me. This was not our goal from the beginning. All of a sudden our world was spinning round habits and actions that truly don't serve us. Those that bring us down are doing us to serve us. Give us the stage to share our light, learn how to beam so bright at night. Sometimes when I'm being tested, all I wanna do is fine. I count on my blessings, everything'll be alright. It ain't that serious after all. 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 Why I gotta stress when we end up in the same place? Evil meets us daily, though it wears a different face. I met people all love, but still hold on to hate. Starting from the languages they choose not to translate. I'm trying so hard lingual, but I still fell off, and we are all relearning how to soften. It ain't that serious though. You know, it's gonna be fine. Sometimes when I'm being tested, all I wanna do is fight. I count on my blessings, everything'll be alright. It ain't that serious after
BlurdDotRadio.
Солиотой бодлоо толгойд эргэлдэн сасагчгүй бол би хорвоод идэгдэн амьдралын мохорлоо өөрөөр шидэгдэн хорвоодын зах сүс минь илэгдэх шимэргүй амд явах дэн зүргээ аж түрх амд суух хийцэсгүй итгэхгүй би I'm a dreaming like a trippy, sipping wine strippy, realizing time's ticking, and it's killing me. I wanna hold it down, I wanna slow it down. No need to scream, but skip. Move on to the next spot. Do it for my next life. Who said there's heaven? Only God knows what the fuck is happening. Усэлжингийн амьдралаар би амзуугүй, үсэхгүй гэхдээ би чамаа мулчгүй, мудгүй. Миний од болох хол явах төвөггүй мөнгө олох болох мэднэ энэ амьдралын хөвшлийг итгэнэ гахамжи ертөнцөд мөрөднө бүхэл сайн сайхныг бүтүгүй би бүтэнэ өдөр болсон ядчих байна үхэн мэдсэн жанцж байна өдөр болсон ядчих байна үхэн мэдсэн жанцж байна
Надо существовать.
I left my heart up on my sleeve, honestly just wanna be. I wanna just roll up in my dreams. I told them let the seasons.
Орсох нот бас тусаж байна. Yeah, хотод чайсан бай бүгд түн. Үнэн байсан чай бүгд тутал. Болох боломж хүн бодгод байдал болох боломжийг бурхан олгож бодолгүй бодлынхаа болон босох хүний бурхан үех шиг залгаж үсэггүй зүйлээр дордож хамгийн чаргалтай ертөнцөөсөө оргож жаргал биш зовлон тосгож тэгэж бус зүйлээ тогтож ертөнцөөс тасаснаа тогтож ертөнцөөс гараараа ертөнцөд сэтгэл минь хөдөлж ертөнцөд сэтгэл минь хөдөлж харахтай би харахсан бай би харахтай би
I be dribbling, bust a left, fade away in the city wind. In the rains of the day that my city win. Discipline in the vein, let it flame. I ain't playing, come again, contemplate. Kind of days of my shit, independent in the bank, parlay to the vent. Let the city represent, show the beauty from the grid to the feeling that you in it, baby girl. Never been a better feeling, other women. Both parties benefiting in the setting where we sitting. I be coming in different like the weatherman. Every minute when we get it, ain't no limit in the business. Everybody independent, don't let it be an epidemic.
өдөр болсон ядчих байна үхэн мэдсэн жанцж байна өдөр болсон ядчих байна үхэн мэдсэн жанцж байна
I left my heart up on my sleeve, honestly just wanna be. I wanna just roll up in my dreams. I told them let the seasons leave. enough. Let's tie up those loose ends, time to tighten up. Memorize the rules, fuck your attitude. Cause we got work to do, and it's bigger than you. So pick a roll and go, this shit ain't for show. The time has come to build, ain't no time to chill. The future of our youth depends on what we do, and we need them all to stand tall. One day we'll be oh, we gotta rebuild the community, yeah. Take good care. And trust in love. Oh, yeah. One day we'll be together as one. The sun. It's possible that we can find strength in numbers. Let's defeat hate with an army full of lovers. Protect our children and mothers. We need you. We need you.
Yeah, we trying to bring them back, cause they present in our home at only 20%.
$1.8 trillion.
That's facts.
That's 4 commas
Facts.
in buying power.
So you mean when I spend my money, it go where?
If what we buy ain't ours, there's no economics. Circulate the dollar. Circulate the dollar. Circulate the dollar. Stimulate the black. Nobody else can save us. We know that's a fact. Gripping faith and hope and never letting go. Semi-free since Juneteenth. Won't stop till we complete. Communities, our essence, culture, our connection. Creators and inventors look toward the center. See, we done learn our lesson, channel our aggression, and love hard has brought us this far. One day we'll be a village. We gotta get back to the village. We come so far, we got so far to go. Hate is a winning, it's winning the war. We gotta fight it with love. We'll be together as one. One day we'll be a village. We'll take good care.
It's a little more than music. It's about hip hop as a tool and a catalyst for change.
BlurdDotRadio will be back right after
Listen.
this.
Now, I ain't saying go and start a revolution quick, just giving them the truth so that you could be in tune with it. Move with the pace, we be looping the break. This how the movement is made, homie, you losing the trace. Now, don't confuse it, the movement is useless if we don't do this with the proper theme music. That's word to Marley, part student, part starving artist. Part of my heart will start a garden and harness the harvest, but they'll package it, label it cancerous. I take it back, I probably never have a chance with this. Trying to fare in the air era of obsolescence. So what happens when the pharaoh makes a promise to the peasant, then remembers profit is allotted to the top tier? We probably been forgotten, ain't no green jobs here, nah. We need change, but change starts with you. We gotta work on ourselves, even though I know it's hard to do. If I could wind time so a minute would reverse the fixed decisions and revisions with a minute to rehearse. If I could find lines just to spit them in a verse to fix the prisons and the schisms, I'd be finished with my work. If I could wind time so a minute would reverse the fixed decisions and revisions with a minute to rehearse. If I could find lines just to spit them in a verse to fix the prisons and the schisms, I'd be finished with my work.
The planetary emergency in which we are engulfed in the present moment is demanding that instead of just complaining about these things, instead of just protesting about these things, we begin to look for and hope for another way of living.
This ain't a prophecy, you ain't gotta respond to me. What's purpose on this earth? We just some products of economy. I got a problem with it, and you have probably witnessed cops, a lot of liquor, we got them lottery tickets, so who next in line? Cause homie, this is breakfast time, fortified with minerals and vitamins and pesticides, fuel for the revenue. This is what they said to do, but to think of what they fed to you instead of truth. Mom and pops is closed, conform to the corporate office. Operation gentrified, now notice what that costs us. Condos pop up, cops wanna shoot us. A crook or someone in a suit, tell me who do you trust? With what you take for granted, I don't really understand it. I practice balance on the planet's tilted axis. My brain is plagued, but I plan to withstand the damage. And the mind can master magic, manifest more than fragments. If I could wind time so a minute would reverse the fixed decisions and revisions with a minute to rehearse. If I could find lines just to spit them in a verse to fix the prisons and the schisms, I'll be finished with my work. If I could wind time so a minute would reverse the fixed decisions and revisions with a minute to rehearse. If I could find lines just to spit them in a verse to fix the prisons and the schisms, I'll be finished with my work. I'll be finished with my work. I'll be finished with my work.
The movement, I see a movement beginning to emerge because I see hope beginning to trump despair.
All right. Hold on one second. I need to get everything together. You know what I'm saying? About to, get us back, and here we are. We you know what I'm saying? We back and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
All right, you're watching BlurdDotRadio. Wow. DJ Locardi just hit you with some hits. DJ Locardi, what hits did you hit him with?
Yo, so we started that off with a track called Ain't That Serious. Music video called Ain't That Serious by Sultry Sounds. That is a really interesting video. I
looked up like, oh, she's dead.
Yeah, like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be one of them regular Sultry videos. All right, cool. She's about to be doing some all that kind of stuff, and then I was like, oh no, she in the dirt. it was a little different, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then after that, we heard I'm not even about to pronounce that. I'm gonna say Solomote, possibly, by Monotone and Etta. Then we heard Village by Sam Trump. And then we ended with the late great John Vietnam track called If a Minute Were Reversed.
All wonderful tracks. Sorry, thank you for playing those. You at home, go support those artists.
They're great.
Outside for our shot.
Oh yeah.
We at BlurdDotRadio. Shout out to Yo. Yo over at CH Distillery got us a free hookup of Jepson's Malort. Jepson's Malort has a, aroma. It has an aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers everywhere.
Two-fisted.
I've never been in a fight because of Malort. Let me throw that out there. When it comes to the two-fistedness, I've always been real funny after drinking Malort, like comedic funny.
Is Ashley asleep? I'm wondering what's going on. Oh, look.
He's there, focusing on
You just cracking yourself up.
I was saying, I just saw your head. I was just like, what's going on?
Because it was on my knee.
Oh, okay. Because all I saw was this. So it's like,
Look, my head is heavy. Okay, I can't have it up all the time.
At least you're not spoiling shit in the background today. It's all good.
Hey, all right.
I can change that.
If you follow Ash's page, be careful. Spoilers. Just she'll throw them out.
There's a new episode of the Bat Docs. I posted that like at 7. I'm very bad.
What episode are you up to? I've only done up to episode 7 on the channel.
We are on episode 8, Meeting Crazy.
All right. Blurred TV after midnight. Between episodes of What's in Pandora's Talk Box, the weird horror show that we put on. In between those shows, catch the Bat Docs by Ash Godding herself. But it's toast time. I gotta get my mouth ready for this.
That's what she said.
The toast goes. I am not above you. But you mean you don't have any water in you?
I have this charger.
There you go.
Hold up the charger. I'm not above you. I am not below you.
What is that?
I am right here with you.
Right with you,
Looks like
buddy.
a flat iron.
It's a $4 charger from my phone.
I can't drink that.
I mean, you can.
You just
No,
gonna suck
about
on
a
it?
toast. I got all these cups in the background.
Thank you with one of those fake cups. You just holding a charger.
It's fine.
I'd have to get up and then you'd see my butt.
God forbid. God forbid.
And my narrow hips that don't get a hey lady.
They don't get
They just kept yelling at you because of your butt.
Yeah, I was about to say, you talk about people yelling at you on the trail because of your butt.
It's a different kind of thing.
Goddamn match. Fuck.
Oh.
My butt comes out this way. It doesn't go out that way.
But it comes out.
It does.
I don't even come
but
out.
not a waist to hip ratio.
Kenny, how's this match not over yet?
I'm built like a prepubescent.
The match
Asian.
is over.
I know it's
And
over
even
for
then,
you.
I got more booty than me.
It's like if you get somebody all the way in an ambulance, it's supposed to be done.
All booties matter.
There you go. I was waiting to bring that back around.
But all booties do matter.
What's matter? Don't ever think badly on your posterior. So folks, what we decided to do in round 3, we're gonna talk about some headlines.
Oh, I don't even have.
You never did. That's our replacement headline drop.
I got rid of the headline thing since we never use it.
Over here. Elgin.
I'm
The
sorry. I
headline
tried.
that I found during the break, mind you, I have headlines set up, but I decided to go on Collider.com and look for a few more headlines. And as I look through, I see that James Cameron apparently shared 2 Avatar 2 status updates. And that poses the question, who asked for 2 more Avatar movies?
No one.
No one.
We've been working on these since 2009. Why do I care about your?
Not a damn soul.
Unless we can actually be in a like VR virtual world of Avatar.
I still don't care.
No one cares. No one cares anymore. Because the only reason why I didn't even really like the first Avatar was because it was just like, as a 3D movie, it was stunning to look at. But story-wise, you weren't doing nothing new. So you need to give us another movie theater experience that is like, yo, we gotta go experience this again. Because I could just go to Disney World and go in there like, it's a small world tour thing that they got at the parks now.
Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, real talk, I never watched Avatar again after the first time I went to go see the movie. I think I saw it in the movies twice. But I didn't watch it at home. It was like, what was the point?
I mean, my father liked Avatar a lot, but my father was also like in his 50s or 60s. Like, oh, look at how cool this looks. It wasn't because the movie was any good. It was just like, oh, look at how cool this movie looks.
My mom likes Avatar and the Titanic.
Bless her heart.
James Cameron. James Cameron is also one of those people that's determined to shit on his own legacy. Yeah, it's filming in New Zealand, I guess. I remember hearing a long time ago one of them was supposed to take place underwater. And I guess they're filming underwater. I could care a whole lot less.
No one cares anymore. It's gonna bomb.
Yeah, no one cares.
But if he's financing it, then like it could just be a passion project, and he don't care. Like it's his money. He wants to make another Avatar movie. He's gonna make another Avatar movie,
and it's gonna make $1 billion. Blah 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 blah. Who cares?
I mean, he's definitely paying $1 billion to get this done. I don't know if that's a definite.
I don't know if a lot of studios are trying to take a risk on any new movies that are based on properties that are almost 20 years old.
Damn, is it almost 20 years old? How old is Avatar?
2009.
Yeah, 09.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Like, who wanted that? Who? I still understand people liked it.
It was okay.
Like, if he'd have done it
was
quickly,
you know,
maybe like if he'd have done the Lord of the Rings thing and came out with a new one every few years, maybe.
Dear,
Pocahontas
that'd
in
have been
space,
worse.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's
you gotta
hop on the
vibe while it's there.
Fatima's mom will see it.
What was that? Was that song?
Over to the house, she'll ask you like, "Do you want to see it?" Because that's what she did after the first Avatar came out. She bought it, and then everybody who came over to the house, "Do you want to see Avatar?"
Did she have 3D goggles?
No.
Oh well, then that's just I'm sorry, bro, but that's right. If she had no goggles, then what was the point? Like you just trying to get people to sit there and watch. That's kind of boring, fam.
I mean, it's kind of rude if your friend's mom says you want to watch Avatar and you're like, no. Like, oh.
Yeah, how do you say no to that? It's like
no. You just say it. You just say no.
Say no to my mom. She'll be fine.
Just say
cool.
no.
It depends on how soon she asks. Like, if you've already been there a few hours and now she's trying to be like, "Hey, you want to watch this movie?" Then you can be like, "No, I actually got
no."
Okay, so I got a question.
Like,
5 hours.
Want to play checkers?
No.
Want to play? No?
Checkers sounds dope. I'll play checkers.
Oh yeah, checkers. I'll play checkers.
Oh hell yeah.
I cannot win the checkers.
She will be all night with me because I will refuse to lose. I will have us in a stalemate all night because I will refuse.
Oh, that's good. We're very competitive. Like we like people who are like into the game.
I will go back and forth with my one piece.
Because I'm one of those people moving around in the corner.
Ask my friend Shakira. We played checkers for 3 hours. I had one piece.
Nope, I will walk away from the board.
She was like, I'm not. I'm like, I win.
Good, you can have it. I'm out.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, let's talk about Black Nick Fury instead.
Well, a quick headline: Tenet has a weak grip on the #1 spot in the box office. How do you have a strong grip during a pandemic?
What the fuck else is out there? What? Tenet is going up against...
Who's going to a movie in a pandemic?
Tenet is literally going up against X-Men. There is no other movie that's out right now besides X-Men.
If it was worse than X-Men, like if it was doing worse, then that would be like a minus. But you can't really get a plus out of this situation.
He doesn't have a strong grip. Who the fuck is trying to go risk their life to go see Tenet?
Yeah.
Or any fucking movie.
Also,
Tenet's the #1 movie in the country, right? I bet. What, you gonna go see X-Men? Like,
I'm trying to see who's #2.
Who cares?
The New Mutants. That's the New Mutants, and a movie called Unhinged.
Oh yeah, the one about road rage.
Oh yeah, that's the Russell Crowe.
Gladiator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Russell Crowe. Oh, you gonna apologize?
3 movies. Weak hold on #1.
No Russell Crowe accent.
Oh man,
you gonna apologize?
Man, y'all really gotta try harder, man.
I'm
you know what I
unhinged.
mean? Wait, what's the NWO shit? Oh,
I'm unhinged.
Me and my disciples. In more headlines from Collider.com, give us money. Black Adam has found his Hawkman in Aldis Hodge. trying to make black Egyptians out here. I think DC finally took a step back and looked at what Marvel's actually doing and was like, oh, okay.
No, they not. I'm sorry.
Actually, I have hope for the
not-
background of
let's-
DC movies.
And you
I
know
do. I
what?
think they're gonna be
I've been talking a lot of I've been giving a lot of praise to DC movies and all that kind of
I'm
stuff.
about to say, the closest thing we have to a DC movie fan here is DJ Lockhart.
Yeah, but you know, it's for me honestly. Sometimes it's like I'm really tired of going to the black well in order to get people interested in your shit. You know what I mean?
UPN all over again.
That's what it really feels like to me. It doesn't feel genuine. It's like when they made. I'm not gonna watch Batwoman, and it has nothing to do.
He looks weird in that wig.
It makes it,
like
makes,
it doesn't look right.
Look, it has nothing to do with the actress, right? But I don't like using black people as a monolith for your thing, right? Because if it doesn't work, they're gonna blame it on the black person. Like, let's just be real. You know what I mean? If Batgirl fails, they're gonna be like, oh well, because people didn't like the actress. Maybe because the script was fucking bad, bro. Maybe because it was always bad.
Is there any precedence for there being a black Batwoman?
None. Like, absolutely not. And I mean, like, and it's asking for a lot of weight on that. Now we're talking about Hawkeye. Hawkman or whatever. That's fine, right? Yeah. That's cool. I think he's gonna be a good actor. But I honestly,
you don't see that a whole lot.
I honestly do not believe that they did that decision because it was a conscious decision. Like, yo, like this will be really it was like, yo, we need black people to help us make money, so let's get a black actor to do this role. Let's get the homie from Straight Outta Compton to do this role. I mean, good for him. Great.
They don't know how to engage with the black audience without just like putting a black person on the screen just to say it's a black person on the screen, but then they don't know what to do with it. It's what John Boyega was like going off on Star Wars for. It's like, you prop me up, like you gonna do something interesting with me.
But you don't.
And you don't.
I'll say this, me and Stanford Carpenter have had this conversation where we were like, it's basically, it's not as bad as blackface, but if you just put a black character in there with a bunch of white writers,
it is blackface. I'm sorry, but that's
you're not
what it
helping
is.
us out. You're helping out white liberals who need another liberal token to feel like they're more liberal while they go around and do racist.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but that is exactly what it is. And I mean, I'm glad that Stanford said that shit, but that's what it feels like to me, you know? And I like that a lot of people are like straight up just believing that this is what it is, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's you're sticking a blackface on this to hopefully more people will come to it, right? And it puts also the person of color in a really tough position, right? Really because what happens is you're giving them a different, especially when you come to bring it out a character that people are not used to seeing on film. Like, imagine that person who was like, yo, I can't wait to see Hawkman on screen, right? And they're like, and they have the image
Stop doing that voice. I wanted to hear the rest of it.
You know what I mean? It's like, imagine seeing like, I want to see this character on screen, and then you don't give them what they thought that they were gonna get, and then
you get blamed.
Yeah, and then you put like a weird ass agenda in the middle of it, and then it's not good. But you know, like, I don't think Hawkman necessarily needed to be white or whatever, but at this point in like where we are right now, it just feels forced. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel genuine at all. It feels like you're trying to make money off of black people and you're putting blackface on characters that were already white. You know what I mean? That's not what the fuck we asked for. I want my Static Shock movie.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, like,
and not to disagree with anything that you said, but I will point out that the star power in the Egyptian-ish side of where'd Ashley go?
I don't know.
I think she might have dropped off accidentally.
But the headliner for this movie is the highest paid actor in Hollywood, who would be another black Egyptian in this movie.
Roland finally took that fucking shield off.
What's that? Are you talking about Resin?
Nothing. I'm talking about Resin. Buff ass Roman.
Hawkeye Hawk. You know, Hawkman, Hawkeye Hawk, and I value Okay. This is why black creatives are necessary, which is true. Because otherwise, white people are just going to put tokenism into movies over and over again.
Sorry, if you saw that was me spraying the shit out of my cat.
Was he peeing?
Nah. You know, like anytime she does shit that I'm not like in total agreements with, she get the spray. She get clapped, son. What?
What did
She
she
might be
do?
more vengeful.
Oh, she's hanging out in the air conditioning, and there's like little beads over there, and I know she was about to start fucking with the beads. So I'm trying to stop her before that happens. Or look, I have a cat that likes to pee in the area that I work, so I'm sorry.
It's
All right, I don't know what happened.
She's like, this is my house.
Yeah, it happens.
We're back on Elton's cat. But while we're talking about tokenism, there will also be a black Tinkerbell in the Peter Pan movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's already a black fairy though.
I think it's like the black supporting actor thing. That's not gonna work on us anymore. Like, if there's anything that we have done as black people, is we've been aware this whole time. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, ain't gonna happen. Like, you can't keep putting us in these like the craft supporting roles and expect us to be like, oh, thank you, Master Hollywood. I don't give a fuck about that.
But at the same time, you're putting us in these roles that already have a precedent to be and look a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes when there are black characters that you could have integrated into the story, instead of like putting a black face on a character that's already been established to look a kind of way. Just implement the characters you already have, or make it a good reason why it looks like this.
Well, why can't Tinkerbell be black, huh?
Outside of like a school play, where it's like it's a majority black school, so you know, yes, the story usually has white people, but we're gonna have black people kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then I expect better of Hollywood.
Yeah, but can't it be fun to pretend that we just ran out of white people and now?
Okay.
We can pretend, you know. It's
like I said, with Tinkerbell, there's a black fairy in her world.
What's her name? We don't know.
I don't know,
It's
but
not the
she's
famous
there.
one.
I'm about to
This is one of those instances where I
Shay.
don't mind Tinkerbell staying white.
Her name is Shay Shay.
Oh.
Shay Bell.
I don't mind Tinkerbell.
Her name is Twinkle Toes.
Like, I don't mind Tinkerbell staying a blonde, petty little bitch, because that's what she is in the movie. She's an attention. She literally will die if you don't give her enough attention. And she is jealous. And she's jealous of any woman that comes near Peter Pan.
I heard her name is Shay Bell.
Either way, the
So
point
Shay
is,
Bell should get her own movie, or no?
I'm just saying, if you're going to make a character black, that doesn't already have a precedent to have the ability to change, then it's like, why are you changing their ethnicity? Because then you're gonna have camps that are gonna be like, okay, well, now that they're black, they now gotta address black issues. Like, what are they gonna do with Batwoman? Is she now gonna be like Black Lives Matter? And then people are gonna complain that she doesn't address black issues?
I am I've been confused about the whole conversation with Batwoman. I know what Batgirl is and Batman, but
Batwoman is the one with the red hair and the gun.
Actually, if you watch tonight's episode of Bat Docs, it features Batwoman.
Is she black?
Yes, she's black.
No.
Here, and I'll share my screen for 2
She
seconds.
is a white woman with a red wig and is like a distant cousin of Bruce Wayne.
Even though they already had a first season of her being white.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is all of a sudden black?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could not. They couldn't get the actress to come back because she thought the script was trash, and
Got it.
And now they're gonna put all the weight on this black woman, and everyone's excited because now it's like, oh, dope, a black woman is gonna be Black Man. Oh, that's raw as hell. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather see them adapt that
get
Green Lantern story with the black Green Lantern that looks like Janelle Monáe. That's what I'd rather see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. It's just like, yo, my thing is we have black characters. Can we just use them? That's all.
I would really quickly, before shout outs, like to share this picture of Iridessa, the black fairy from Disney.
Her name is Iridessa?
Where's my Zoom screen? Oh, it's over here.
Her name is Iridessa? I don't know how I feel about that.
Iridessa. It sounds like a grandma name.
Iridessa, baby.
Iridessa, give me that comb.
Baby,
she has a sunflower seed holding her dress up.
There is. What is happening on this?
Yo, it's time for the shout outs.
It's time for shout outs.
Sunflower seed.
I am done.
It's time to go.
I am done. And with that, I am done.
It's time to go.
I think that it is time. It's time for them shouts.
Shouts and murmurs, baby.
Wait, one more time, Kitty.
Shouts and murmurs.
Yeah, man, I think it's time. After that, I'm done.
I'm sorry, I didn't know about the sunflower seed.
I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
Like she picked that shit up off the CTA.
Hey, I'm done. We finished.
We're done.
Wrap this shit up.
I want to give a shout out to DJ Lokari, Ash Godding, Kenny, and Fatima for being here tonight. Thank you all very much for joining. I want to give a shout out to Fatima and Ashley's unnamed show on Blurred TV.
Black Girl on radio.
No.
They'll figure it out.
Afro Puff Radio.
No, not Afro Puff Radio. Look.
And then y'all theme song can be like that. Rough and tough in my Afro Puff. No, okay, all right.
Hey, I love that song.
That song is raw.
Does she make any other songs?
She did. I had her second album. It was very good.
She's right.
I want to give a shout out to Ricardo Jackson and Melvin Brooks that run the Facebook BlurdDotRadio page. That is facebook.com/BLURDDOTRADIO. Find us on Twitch at twitch.tv/BLURDDOTRADIO. Find us on Instagram at BLURDDOTRADIO. And then click that link tree, click the top link, and watch some Blurred TV. It's 24/6. It'll be back on as soon as I get home. I have a lot of diverse programming, and I mean like black diverse, and there's one white show. So it's the reverse of the Power Rangers. It's not Power Ranger diversity. That's what I was going. Yeah. I think that's what I got. DJ Lockhart.
Shout outs first off to Bill Perry for his show, Beauty, Strength, and Courage. Shout outs to all the women, immigrant women that were willing to tell their stories. It was so amazing. Also, shout outs to Sultry Sounds. Shout outs to shout outs to Cocktails with Nookie. If y'all be wondering what I be drinking on every time we do this show, it's literally because I have a cocktail kit made by Nookie. Please hit her up if you're trying to get your own cocktail kit. She will deliver it to you. It is fire. So most definitely go get that. Shout outs, of course, everybody on the show: Sam Trump, Substantial, Jim Tree, Add to Rhapsody, Sultry Sounds, Monotone, Etta, and John Vietnam for their submissions of music today, man. It was much love to you all. And for Steve, since he ain't here, everybody that loves everybody until Steve come back.
Oh, shout out to Steve. In the free lunch he gets at his job. He doesn't like working 40 hours a week. But he does get free lunch.
You are missed, Steve, man. I'm just going to let that. I miss having you here, bro. Sad. You and your fucked up.
Ash got him. Who you got? Shout out. You're on the show.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out. I'll give a shout out to my Nana.
Aww.
She's becoming a little more independent and troubleshooting her technology problems. She'll still call me for advice, but I've been encouraging her to, if you don't know, Google it. It's usually going to be on that first page, and oftentimes all you got to do is turn the thing off and turn it back on. So she's getting better at that, and she called me to tell me that she got her printers to work.
Nice.
So good on Nana. I'm not always going to be able to answer the phone.
Does that conclude your shout outs?
That concludes my shout outs.
All right. Kenny.
Shout out to everybody here on the show. Shout out to First Aid Comics.
Hey.
Shout out to my people working at First Aid, James, Rihanna, Zach, Froylan, Rihanna. I almost said Rihanna twice. And everybody, and who's everybody? And have a good Sunday evening, and have a good week.
Nice. Dr. Fatima Martin.
Oh, my shout outs?
Yes.
Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, well, I would like to give a shout out to Coursera. They have free online courses, and I am taking a refresher course on surveys because I'm trying to piece together some work.
Let me know if you need any more help getting surveys together.
Oh, okay.
I'll do what I can.
Well, then I guess shout out to you.
Hey, thanks. Much appreciated. You're
funny.
You are watching BlurdDotRadio. Check us out every Sunday. 9:30 Central Standard.
Cursing!
It's the sunflower seed. I just had to show that.
Gabrielle Union doing on my screen, but a sunflower seed.
Every Sunday, 7:30 to 9:30.
Oh my gosh.
Check out Blurred TV all week. There are episodes of BlurdDotRadio. There are episodes of Joshua L. Ishman's.
I don't appreciate you go-guarding my screen with this.
With the sunflower seed?
With this whole thing. You took over my entire desktop with this.
Listen, this is what Disney.
Bright, cheerful, and focused.
All right, let me cut this.
Great, yeah, I lost the screen.
You'll find it. Blurred.tv or Blurred TV. We're out there. Catch episodes of Cordell Brown's Old Type, New Type. Find Kenny doing the book report. Find Ashley and Fatima doing a show that they haven't named yet.
Yeah.
Find Kid Mental doing drops for other people. Eventually, you'll get DJ L.O. Kari mixes as soon as he sends me some. It is a community thing. Support us. Love, peace, hair grease. Go read a book.
BlurdDotRadio. 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 BlurdDotRadio.